Morning. You folks doing? It's Brian here. So I got a fairly decent night's sleep last night. It was okay. It wasn't that bad. My sinuses and my throat still bother me. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea, man. I don't. It's been this way for the last 4 or 5 days. Cut my fingernails, got all that paint and stuff out of there. So this has been the last 10 days. Last couple of weeks has been a bitch. It started out, this last month has been a bitch for me. There's no ifs. It's been a total bitch is what it's been. I can't say any otherwise. I've had some blessings, but I've had major obstacles. I've been able to keep my ass in a motel room. That's the nice part about it. But I'll tell you what, it ain't without its weirdness and its BS. As I told you the other day, I got burnt here a few days ago. I stayed at this motel for a week. I did some paint. That I don't even want to get into that, but do not. I'm just telling you right now. I was at this motel. It's run by some Indians, and boy, they just don't give a guy a fair shake. They screwed me over. They really did. And it was bad. I didn't like it, and that just tells me right. And I got screwed over at this motel again for 10 measly bucks. So I'll never come through here and stay here again. I won't. Their Wi-Fi here sucks, everything. I had to pay $10 extra to come over to this building over here and get a double bed. And I already paid $63. So $73 for a room where there's no breakfast in the morning. They have some old weak-ass coffee. So I went over this morning. I've got about $9-10 to my name. I'm going to go over and get 4 of these breakfast burritos today. As soon as this McDonald's opens up at 6 o'clock, I'm going to go get some burritos, and hopefully I will be okay. Yeah, this is only 5 something. You get a 75% more, no, 25% more than you normally do. So that's a good deal. Then I do like the red seal. It's pretty good stuff. It's not bad at all. I like it. I don't know if this is the long cut. So the bigger can, 25% more tobacco than your standard can. So that's what I've been going with exclusively. Because there's just so many even the tobacco industry, I've been noticing if you do chew, what they do is they'll fluff it out. I've got a chew where actually you take a couple dips on it, then go like that and check the can, you got half a can. You're not even getting half the tobacco that you normally get a full pack can. It usually lasts me a whole week, if not longer. It might last me a few days because they're giving less tobacco. That's the only bad habit I got. I ain't drinking, I don't do drugs, and I don't have time for any of that crap. So I'm going to head to this location today. I have to sit down and do some, stuff. Just look at these churches in this one area here. And I'm just going to make some calls right off the bat. And there's no shelter there. They used to have a shelter. They shut it down. And so I'm just going to go through. It's not going to take long to do. I'll wait till I come back and I'll eat my breakfast and do that. I'll write church addresses, numbers, and pastors' names down when I get back while I'm eating my burritos. And I'll make my sign, and that way I'll be able to, I'll be fine. And hopefully I can get a little something. I might just get a couple burritos. I don't know if I actually need to get that many burritos. I just 4 of them, and that's a good little thing, but I don't know if I actually need that much today. We'll see. I wouldn't mind just get one of their coffees. This coffee here is just ridiculous. I went over this little sweetheart over at this 24/7. She gave me a cup of coffee, cut me a piece of cardboard out, and I was able to get this chew here. So chew has went up. It's going up more and more. Everything's going up. It's ridiculous. So you better, if you're traveling, you better have a couple $100 on you ready to go. And that's only going to last you a couple days, man. That'll get you a couple days in a room maximum. At these little dive-ass motels, they're going to try to milk you out of anything they can milk you out of. especially if they know you're homeless. They're really going to milk your ass. And then you go to any convenience store, anything, you better have a 20 plus on you if you need a cigarette, can of chew, cup of coffee, or something like that. Even your Dollar General now, everything's went up $1 more. Pretty soon the Dollar Tree is going to be not everything's $1, it's going to everything's $2. Okay, that's how it's going to be. It's bottom line. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Shit's going to get tight. It's already getting tight. It's going to get very, very tight for people. Bottom line, it's going to. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So while I'm doing this video, I can just do this because I got to use a pen. My black marker went out, so I'm just going to do this. It ain't going to take much to do it, and get my sign ready. It don't take much, man, and I'll be fine. I just want to make sure that this gets right, that I don't screw it up on the size of the words here. Should be able to do it, hopefully. Yeah, this has been a nightmare for me, guys. This has been a literal nightmare. Very hard. This has been very hard. I would not recommend, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna hover around a few places. I'm gonna head north. I'm gonna hover around, go into a few places, man. That's what I'm gonna do, and I'll be fine. I'm not gonna worry about it. I just gotta kill some time and figure out what I'm gonna do, where I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna go all the way up to a certain location. I can't even envision or see why that would be even an option, but it depends basically what it depends on. It depends on how I can get some cash saved up, work and make some cash. That's what it depends on. It really does. That's what it depends on. And, I do not want to come through this Kansas again. No, I just don't. I really don't want to do that anymore. If I can avoid this Kansas area, I'm going to do it. But for right now, until the weather starts getting decent warm, where I can really line up some rides, maybe some ride shares, something like that, figure some stuff like that out. I'm going to just try to hover around somewhere where I got a place to stay and food, where I can keep clean daily without having to go through these churches and the struggle. It's a daily thing. It's like, contact a church, go through a police check, blah, 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 over and over and over and over and over again, man. It's just crazy. So, yeah. It's just stupid, man. It's just beyond stupid. So, yeah. So I've had some good luck here, with getting the room for, I paid cash out of my own pocket the first day. So, anyway, man, I'll be fine. And I'm going to barrel out of here, like this morning, about 9 o'clock or so. I'm going to be out of this bitch. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I'm out of here, and I will not be back through this neck of the woods again. I'll go south and go west again, but I will not be coming through this I-70 again. Once I leave this location, I'm not coming through here again. I cannot see any benefit of me coming through this area here. I just can't. It's hard. You're not getting any help if you're homeless or traveling. It's winter time. What are you going to benefit? You're just going to be struggling. The only thing that you're going to be, unless you really are a strong believer in God up above and can stay consistent on your faith, you'll be okay. All right. If you're a Christian, you'll do. I'm not. If you're a Christian man or woman and you believe in the God above, up Jesus and everything, you'll be okay. I believe in Jesus, but. I'm not an overly religious person. I believe there's a limit to certain things. There is, man, what you can do. You just got, if you don't believe in God, believe in God. Believe me, he'll see you through things. That higher power, if you're doing the right thing, you'll be okay. You're going to go through a lot of evil. I mean, you're going to see evil every daily. It's going to just come right up at you and try to devour you. But all you can do is just stay positive. Don't let things bother you. and just be good to people. Just be nice to people, say good things. I don't even want to write a bad review on this place. I wrote a nice review, actually. So just in case I ever had to come through here in an emergency situation, I didn't burn any bridges. You know, because these people can be, if they're pissed at you, they can get really livid. They can get really not good. So yes, I definitely want to hightail it out of here today and be gone, period. Be done deal out of here. And it's been nice. Will not forget Father Rich that helped me out. I will not forget him. He's a good man. He really is. Very good priest. There's some great priests out there, Catholic priests. I'm talking about awesome. Man, they've helped, man. Unconditional love. They'll give you some cash. They don't care. They'll just give you the room. They ain't got no problem doing it. Then I've met some that are just terrible. They hide behind that pontiff robe. You know, they hide behind that collar, and they make it a business. So like a lot of these religious places, they just try to make it a business, and that's, praise God, and all they care about is the money. They don't care about their fellow man. But I don't find that too often. It happens quite a bit. There's a lot of them that they're downright fake. They're as fake as you can get. A lot of people are just fake. And when it gets really tough, they're not going to make it because they can't do what I do. They can't survive. They can't, street level survival. They can't do it. But anyway, I got a couple other pieces of cardboard. I went and got a brand new notebook the other day. I ran out of paper. Got to keep ink pens. So my marker went dry. This thing went dry, man. So, hey, you keep a half dozen ink pens because I do a lot of writing when I'm at the library or something. And, I like to get around a little bit. And so I'm able to write stuff down. I've got a pen. I don't have to ask people for pens. I can just go into a library or wherever I'm at and just say, hey, can I use your internet for a minute? I got to check on some stuff, and I can sit down and have a cup of coffee. And I've been able to call churches, have them come right down to the motel, pay me up, give me 20, 30, 50 bucks, and take care of me, man. And, I got food for a couple of days. I can do some laundry. I've got a room. I'm going to be okay. That's the key right there is keeping clean shaved. Take your vitamins, just really try to take care of yourself. I mean, you have to. I don't have nobody take care of me. I got to take care of myself. And it'd be nice to call home mom and pop. I don't have them around. I haven't had them around for years. Excuse me. I got some really good deodorant. And this stuff you basically only got to use every couple of days. It's called Arid Extra Dry. And I mean, you put it on you don't sweat. You don't sweat. You sweat through everything else. Your neck, your legs, your feet. That's why I keep that powder I got. I got a thing of odor eater powders that I keep in this little spice jar. And I'm going to have to get some more at some point. I use this daily. This is about over half full. Odor Eater's foot powder I mark on there, and it smells good. It's got like baking soda, cornstarch, and what it does, man, is it keeps your feet dry. It keeps your feet from smelling, your shoes from smelling. These shoes I got, I'm gonna wear them just a little bit more, and then I'm gonna be done with them, man. They're getting nasty looking. They're starting to get a little nasty looking. They really are, and I don't like that. So, yeah, I'm going to probably crap can them tonight. I got a really nice pair of New Balance in there that I got here about a month ago. And, man, I'm glad I got them. They're really good, nice shoes. They're a little bit they're 9.5. That's fine. 9 or 9.5. And I think I'll wear a 9, but I always wear like a 10. I think they're 9.5. And that's fine. My feet, they can get circulation. They got good vents. My feet will vent in them. And then I will pick up another pair before too long, another pair of shoes, just so I got some other shoes. And, I just like to keep a couple pair of shoes and I'll probably get some tennis shoes. Pretty soon it's going to start getting, warmer. So I'm going to just stick with it and get a couple pair of tennis shoes. These Walmart hikers, Do not recommend them. They're okay. They're not smelly. They've got inserts that come out. They're okay. They're not a bad looking shoe. I had got a little bit of paint on them, doing some painting. I wish I wouldn't have did that, but I didn't really have a choice. And they're scratching off. This little paint spots, they're scratching off, so it's not a big issue. They're not bad looking shoes. They're okay. I've seen a lot worse. But they're okay, man. They're not bad. They're not bad shoes. They're not. I mean, for right now anyway. So they're not ripped or anything. They got one little rip coming in there in the other part, but I can just take a washcloth, warm washcloth, soapy water, and just wash them off real quick, and they'll come clean, man. That's all they got to do, soap and water, and they'll come clean. And I'll do that here in a little bit. Make sure they're nice and clean on the outside. And from that standpoint, I'll get ready to boogie out of here. Come around 9 o'clock, I'm done, dude. I'm done. I will be gone on that highway, man, hitchhiking out of here. And things will be all right. But I just wanted to tell you how this world is changing, how it is just, it's evolving daily in a negative fashion, I'm going to just say more of a communist, more of a socialistic, non-caring hardliner, kind of like if you're in Russia, how they treat people in Russia. If you're religious, or China and Russia, they persecute you. You don't have the constitutional protections and freedom that we so-called, we're losing them little by little. They're eroding, the right to bear arms, the right to, freedom of speech and religion, freedom to speak your mind, the right to life, liberty, and property, things of that nature. That in these other countries, they dictate where you stay, where you work, what you believe in. If you don't, they'll terminate you with prejudice. And not only will they do that, you'll be screwed or you'll be exiled. And it's Russia and then places like that. I wouldn't live there. There's no way. I wouldn't live in a communist country. There's no way. This is a good country. I love it. But I'll tell you what, it's changing to the point where it's getting tighter and tighter. And it really is. And I'm not liking it. But I'm just doing the best I can. And, I'm keeping in contact with a few friends. Things are working out okay. They're going to be all right, man. I'll be fine. I've got some hope. I was able to contact a little mom and pop motel. I'm doing okay in that respect. So I just kind of wanted to do a few things and change my route up a little bit. That's kind of what my goal is, and kill some time. So I'm going to get back to you guys, download this. There'll be some more today, but I've got to finish this coffee here. I'm thinking just to get a couple of them burritos and some hot sauce. I don't know, if I got 3 of them burritos, that would probably suffice. Otherwise, you're probably going to pay $2-3 for one damn burrito, So whatever, man. I'll tell you what, just getting to the point where it's just getting ridiculous. I don't know what you get for that $1. I might get a sausage biscuit. I think they're $1. Seriously. So if I get 3 of them, that's $3. Okay. I can get me a cup of coffee on the way out. So it's going to be 6 o'clock. It is 6 o'clock almost. Another 5 minutes. So I got my sign made. Boom. No problem. They can see that, no problem, man. Wham, there you go. That's ready to rock. Phone's charged up. I'm good. My other phone's charged up good. I've got my battery pack charged up. Used the restroom. Everything should be good. I'll make sure I stay an extra hour or 2 that way I can pee, use the restroom, get my hand sanitizer wipes already, pack up, be gone. That quick. Just be out of here today. And I'm good to go, man. So everything will work out. I know it will. So wish me well, folks. This is Brian, Mr. Backpack. Living out of 2 backpacks on the road again every damn day. Every day it's a new venture, a new song, a new dance. That's how it is. Ifs, ands, or buts about it. So that's how things are. That's how tight things are. Hopefully I'll be okay today. I will. And then I've got to look at trying to get a ride up to this north of here. I'm going to cut up and go a couple certain different destinations, get into some safe mom and pop places. I should be okay. I'll let you guys go. This is 21 minutes. Brian, over and out.